Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so that's there. Okay. All right. So good there. Close that down. Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Let me go get my notebook, and I'll be right back. As I said, y'all can't see me. So for those who, let me start out real quick because this week coming up is convention week. And so for those who are signed up for convention, you all should be in that virtual group by now. And so I don't know what happened because I know I put that post out there and tried to tag everybody, and people are still coming out of the woodwork. So I don't know what that's about. But um, hopefully everybody is in that group by now, so that you can get the announcements of when they're doing things for convention. Those of you who are not going to the virtual convention, um, somehow, because I know I read some things, they're not allowing screen share, but they are allowing us to take still shots. Some kind of way, I am going to figure out how to cast it to my TV or something. I don't know. I have to figure out how to do something and be able to at least take shots of what they are showing. If you have somebody going to convention in your leg, either up or down, you should pick the closest person to you in your leg if you want to get stuff from convention, and get it from them. So, like, if you're a sponsor and you're not going, you have people that are going, whoever the closest one to you, going to convention in that leg, that's who you should be supporting. You're not in the virtual. You are, Tanya. You're in our chat. Y'all funny. So yeah, so that's how that should go, for convention. So I mean, it's going to be different this year because usually we get to go see the fall preview. Most of us go live, show it, and then people order. So we're going to get a preview. It's just not going to be like before, but somehow. So I think for mine, I know for mine customers, I think I'm gonna throw whatever still shots I get. I'll probably throw them in my story for my Facebook page, just because since that's public, I'll just let people know in my on my personal page that follow my business page to see the previews from convention, and that's how I'll probably work mine because it's just gonna be the easiest way for me to do that. But again, if you're not going to convention, excuse me, my sinuses are draining, and it's been a rough 3 days. I did an immunity boost, and I think the ginger and immunity boost is draining my sinuses at the same time. So not fun at all. But so just be on the lookout for that. Most times, people. I remember the first time I went to convention. The first time I went to convention, it was just me and Misty. Honestly, like we were the only two from our team that went. My sponsor didn't go. It was just me and her, and everybody. They was just like, give it, give it, give it. So I was just like, oh goodness. So people are gonna want it. Like if they're not going to convention, because they canceled too early or whatever, they're going to be wanting some stuff. So just be prepared to um, show them. And those of you who are not going to convention, just be prepared to have your little coins together so you can get a couple pieces, because the pieces are always cute. Um, Z collection. So Monday, I know they're doing the fall preview or whatever that preview. I think it's fall, and then on Wednesday, they're doing the Z collection. So those are kind of the two main days for the shopping that you need to be aware of. Those of you who made Life of the Party at convention, we won't get the Life of the Party stuff until after convention, because if you recall, when you went to convention, Life of the Party stuff actually contains 25 of the preview pieces as your gift for Life of the Party. So we never got that until after they did the fall preview, which means we won't get that. And either it's going to either get sent out after Monday or after convention period, but you should receive that in the mail further. You'll get it after convention because they're not going to give it to you like they did your party hopper stuff. You're not going to get that right away because then that kind of ruins the preview of the pieces that they're going to have available. So you'll get that, excuse me, later on. Okay, so excuse me. First of all, congratulations to everybody who did the challenge. You guys were amazing. We had 20 something people, 28 times, 8 times 4, 32. Yeah, my math is slow. 32 people. And I will be pulling names, and I'll go in that group chat this weekend and pull names for the 5Z collection bracelets that are up for grabs. Those will be sent out when I get back home because I am not at home right now. I'm at Simone's house, so that's why I'm all discombobulated because half my stuff is at home. I bought my stuff here to do my shows, but didn't think about the other stuff. So yeah, my brain didn't work too well. Congratulations to Renee, who was the winning captain of the challenge. So congratulations.
Woohoo! Go, Captain Renee. Yes. Hey,
That
team
was
two.
amazing, amazing, amazing. First of all, I just want to say I just saw you guys push. And that was the main thing. It was the push to sell your stuff, you know? And so I think it really got you out of your comfort zones. Those of you who were captain, I just kept the captains the same for this go round and then added a new captain only because I was like, that first challenge, the set style challenge, it was just like, it was a challenge, like, okay. But when you're talking about your inventory, I think you're on an even plane. You know, even if you don't have as much inventory as somebody else, you can push to sell your inventory and then reinvest, and you just keep on doing it in a cycle. So that right there was it was good to see you guys were just like doing, y'all was pushing. I was like, I ain't mad at y'all. I was looking, I was like, we still ain't win. I was like, dang, Karen, we still ain't win. But it was okay because y'all was doing it. I was like, and the crazy thing was this, it really was anybody's game. It was anybody's game because the teams, and so you kind of get an understanding of why I have you do or fill out the form. How I look at setting up those teams, I don't just, because I want everybody to um, kind of learn from each other, but I want you guys to be engaged with people who you might not normally interact with because they're not on your team. Okay. And to be able to learn from each other. Like, for instance, Tina, look, Tina, you know, Tina's a big baller. That's all I'm going to say. Tina is a big baller. Tina know how to sell her stuff. So to have her in a group with maybe people who are intimidated by it or who may need extra tips, that's a good learning process for them so they can learn from somebody who actually does it. Just being able to bounce ideas off each other. So that is the whole point of that, because the teams pretty much were even going in. And by even, I mean, I looked at everybody who was participating. I looked at their PV, like what did they do on the normal over the last 3 months, and I put them in categories. So I made sure that not one team had an overload of somebody who either did a whole bunch of PV or who did like maybe, you know, were just at the active status. So I made sure you had a good mix of everybody on the team. So that way we really all were at the same level. So it was really, at that point, it was just anybody's game on who was actually going to do the push to get over the line, because we all, when you looked at PV, what we had the potential to do across all four of those teams, we were all even. Like every last one of us were within probably of what we had done in the last 3 months. We probably were within 50 to 100 PV of each other, and that's nothing across a team of 8, you know. So being able to push and do that was really, really good. So congratulations, Renee. Congratulations. Okay, so Angela, we're gonna start our roundtable now. Excuse me, I've talked enough. So Angela, I'm gonna let you go first. I know you have an appointment for your car, so go for it. Hey, Miss Pam.
Okay, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So you just want to know same questions,
Same thing,
what
yeah,
we're
you
within.
not keep it. I keep it easy, girl.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, just on the heels of what you're saying with regard to the challenge, I am a fan. I am a fan. I am a fan of that challenge. I hope you never ever change it. I think anyone that was on the last time know that I, mentioned inventory was my basic concern, is just shifting and moving inventory. Um, that challenge did challenge me. Number one, physically, in every area it challenged me. And it was so much fun. I don't think I realized how much I was being pushed or being challenged to sell our inventory, which, like you always say, that's what we are supposed to be doing anyway. I sold 100 pieces of for that entire week. I sold 100 pieces. I don't think I've come very close to selling 100 pieces in the past, doing a couple of lives throughout the week, but this was the first time I had literally achieved selling 100 pieces. Now I'm tired as dog right now, okay? From last week. Because you had to do the extra push, that means invoicing and all of that. I'll figure that piece out. But if I could, so what I said, it challenged me to say, wait a minute, I just sold 100 pieces of jewelry in a week. Now that means I should really be selling 100 pieces of jewelry every week. So, my challenge of balance is always at the top of my, branded on my forehead. But that is my challenge, is how do I maintain my sanity, do everything that I need to do, and sell 100 pieces of jewelry every week? Because literally the bar has been raised. So anytime you raise the bar for yourself, not anybody else, for yourself, you're always chasing. It's like you're chasing that high. So that's my challenge, to continue to try to see if I can sell 100 pieces of jewelry, because that will move inventory right there. There's not even a discussion. I mean, yeah, I can try Shopify and some other avenues, but to continue to do that, at least go live twice a week, I think that would resolve my issue. I did get a couple new customers, people that I've known that have been shopping with me. Another lady came on the live and ended up buying like 5 pieces. So I was just grateful to that there was opportunity to expand my business.
That was good. It's funny because I did the same thing. I was at 100 pieces, and I've done 100 pieces before, but I haven't done it in a while. And for me, I like to push too, because I was trying to win. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, I was trying to win. I'm like, come on, we can.
I was hurt. I was a little hurt. We didn't win.
I was a little salty. I was like, dang. But I was happy for Renee's team. I was definitely
absolutely.
But for me, it was like you said, Angela. It was definitely finding a balance. And for me, I think I'm even looking at how I buy my inventory differently now, because my customers are heavy earring customers. They just are. Like that's just what I have right now. And if I do a show and I show earrings, I'm probably almost gonna sell out. So now when I new releases, honey, I'm going to the earrings. Now I'm gonna get a necklace and some necklaces and bracelets in there, but you best believe like 50% of what I'm buying is going to be earrings because I know my customers. And I think what it does is it lets you um, look at your inventory, how you approach it, and then just doing different things. Because how I got to 100 pieces, I did my live. So I only went live once, but I did two extra things that I was just like, first of all, I was surprised the one thing worked. I ain't even going to lie. I did a story party. I ain't never did a story party. I don't even know if a story party is a thing, but I got this from Karen Calloway because she kept, she's always talks about using her story, using her story. I said, well, heck, I'm going to use my story to sell some jewelry. Let's see if it worked. Honey, it
Tell
worked.
us more.
Okay. It worked. I was like, whoa. I'm like, and the cool thing about it, it only stays up for 24 hours. So 24 hours is gone. So it was a quick way. I think I did 10 pieces like that. I did my live. And then I had my VIP, my concierge appointment with one of my customers. She bought 22 pieces. So I'm just like, okay, so I need to do a couple concierge because those aren't as hard on you for me because it's one person. So it's different if you have 5 people buying 22 things across 5 people versus one person buying it because it's all going for that person and it's just one package and you're done. So I'm like you, Angela, trying to figure out how to parlay that into doing it every week. Because like this week, I'm like, if I can get my lives where I do at least 50 something pieces my live, I'm good. And then I can add to that to balance out. And so this week I did 50 something pieces with my lives. So I was like, okay, we're meeting what I did last week. Now getting those other things into place to meet that other part. So yeah, that challenge we will do every single month. I already have. If you got the newsletter, everybody should have got the newsletter. It is a link in the I really made it easy for y'all. Okay. There is a link inside the newsletter for the sign up for next month. And I believe next month is like around the second week of August, maybe like the 9th or something. I don't know. Check the link. The link's already in there. Check the newsletter out. I will put it on the main page, but I really kind of want y'all to read the newsletter because it has interesting information. And congratulations, because Renee was our consultant spotlight. And so let me tell y'all this. Thank you, Miss Tina, because Tina helped me out. Because listen, when COVID-19 hit, girls, I was like, Nuana ain't going to the post office. Nuana ain't doing nothing. Okay. We is here. So I owe a lot of y'all consultant spotlight gifts. I got them. They just sitting in my garage because Nuana wasn't going to the post office. I'm just saying. So I have your gifts, and I will catch up and get that by the end of the month. You guys will all have your gifts out to you. They'll probably go out the same time that your convention stuff will go out. But so if you made consultant spotlight and you did not get your gift from me, it is on the way, like not literally on the way, but it is coming. So I hate when people say stuff is on the way and they know good and well they ain't going to the post office right now, but it is coming. Okay. So you will be getting something from me. And this new year coming up. So Renee was our last consultant spotlight of the last year. So she was the last one. So going forward, I am going to do something different. I haven't figured it out, but I will figure it out by the end of this month, what we're doing for this year. I don't know. Y'all might be shopping for my wall or something. I don't know. We'll figure it. I need to make it easy for myself. Okay. But it'll be something good and something nice. So, okay. And who? Venice, you are next.
All right, good morning, everybody. Yeah, last week was exciting. I always like to get in my inventory and see what I can create. As I say, I go into the lab. And it was good. Uh the challenge, I have to concur with Angela and you, Nawanda. Um, honey, getting them invoices, and some folk wanted the porch pickup. Some people wanted dropped in the mail. I'm just like, oh, sweet Jesus. Boxes are delayed, but praise God, I got my own that I didn't have to worry about the boxes. But there were still some boxes I wanted from the company. Um, Concierge. If y'all haven't started doing that, I would highly encourage you to offer it because during the challenge, I did have a good longtime friend of mine. We go way back from church as children. She is a gospel artist out of California, and she contacted me. She's never been on my lives. I see that she sees them, but she's never shopped from me. But when she contacted me, she was like, "Oh, honey, I watch you." She was like, and I knew who to come to for what I need. And so I thought that was very humbling and I was honored. And she was excited, even though we're 3 hours different, she was still excited that she was able to sit at her home, eat her dinner, and get jewelry that she specifically wanted. And I just had a little chat with her, basically finding out what her niche was, and the direction she wanted to go with the jewelry for her promotion tour and all that. And I told her I would pull my pieces. I sent her. If you don't download the pieces that you order, that's a little insane because that was the easiest way to get her photos of some items that she had spoke about. I gathered them, I sent them to her in a collage. She picked from those, and then we had a virtual face-to-face meeting with the pieces that she picked so that she could see them really up close and personal. And she started out with, oh, I'm only going to get 4 pieces, and she ended up with 13 pieces. So I say that's a win, just by itself. And she was like, "So if I have friends over, we could just," I said, "Well, we could just do a Zoom." She was like, "Okay." She was like, "Yeah, I'm going to be trying to get something together once things get rolling." So I was like, "Woohoo, go ahead, Venice touching California." So I'm excited about convention. I was so enough happy to see my little party hopper box come in. And so yeah, I'm just ready to get this next paparazzi year underway.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. There goes Rosa. Glad you got here, Rosa. All right, so Renee, you're up next.
Good morning, everybody. Um, Thank you, everybody, for the congratulations on the on winning the challenge. It was great. Team two, we really did push through um, to get to where we needed to be. Um, I would say, like, for my win during the challenge, I have changed up my lives. And thank you, Leah, for mentioning Sundays because my Sunday night lives at 8 have been amazing. I have one lady that gets on there, and the last 2 Sundays in a row, she's bought like $45 worth of stuff. Um, and she's like, sorry, my dog is getting ready to go crazy. Somebody's at the door. But she just, yeah. So I thank you for mentioning Sunday because I never even thought to do a live on Sunday because normally that is like my day of rest early. But I am enjoying my Sunday night live because it seems like that's where I move most of my pieces. I did incorporate I do like a Wednesday. Sometimes I pop on like at lunchtime. And then my other day that I do my live, it's Fridays. Um, so it's been great. And I had a great week. I didn't have any challenges this week at all, except for the heat, but that's about it. But otherwise, it was a great week overall.
Awesome. So share this for since you were the winning captain. I want to talk to all the captains kind of in passing. What do you think you learned as being captain? Because Again, I put the sign up sheet, it's in the newsletter, and I do have a question on there asking if you would like to be considered for a captain. These captains for this last challenges, they were just voluntold. I'm just telling you, they didn't ask to be captains. I just said, oh, so you're a captain. And I did that strategically because they don't have like large teams if they have teams, but they're showing leadership qualities. So I'm like, okay, you're going to be captain. This is going to be good for you. Getting them prepared for when they have a team. Okay. So what for you, what do you think your biggest takeaway from being captain over the challenge was?
The biggest takeaway for me was we just encouraged each other in our team. Every morning, like, would all get on and say like morning, and just put something encouraging for that day. And that really helped. I know it helped me to stay focused and to push through. So they it was just really encouraging to me during the challenge. Like just just something simple, just all right, ladies, let's go. It's this push, we have this many days left, let's keep going. So just that extra encouragement was that helped. That really did help.
Cool beans. Thank you. All right. Our next person is going to be another one of our captains, Miss Tanya Taylor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I was voluntold twice.
Oops.
It was all good. One of the things I enjoyed about the challenge, like Renee said, was the encouragement and the camaraderie throughout the group, and then recognizing some strong players and drawing strength from them. And two of the ones that was on my team that was really strong, even when I was feeling like, oh, I don't know what's going on, was Rosa and Latriva. Now, Latriva, she will jiff you to death, but on the good way, just encouraging, like, we got this. I'd wake up and see something from her. I'm like, yeah, we got this. We're going to do this. Yeah. So I really was able to also see some of my own leadership qualities, like why in God's name with Nwanda voluntold me, but it did help me so that I know what to do and how to interact with different personalities as I'm going to be building a team. I'm saying that prophetically, as I'm going to be building a team. It really showed me, how to interact with people and be that encouragement to them. And I just enjoyed the challenge. I didn't have an awesome week like I had in past because I had some personal things going on that was challenging me, but I still was able to push with everything that was in me. And I really enjoyed working with the ladies that was on my team.
Awesome. Yes, you are a great leader. Like this is her second challenge. And she actually was the reigning champ coming into this challenge. So I think everybody was gunning for their team anyway, because it's like, oh, for real, that's what y'all gonna do. Okay, this is what we gonna do. But definitely a good, definitely it was. And one of the things, like you said, yes, I volunteered y'all. Yes, I did. And I did it with a smile. So y'all were like, okay, I guess we're doing this. But for me, like you said, one of the things that you got from this is being able to interact with different personalities. Because when you're a leader of a team, like all of you, we have like 100 and something people on this team who are doing business. Okay. We all have different personalities. And a lot of people think that, oh, well, dealing with my own personality, that would be easy. I know my personality. Okay. Trust me, I ain't really trying to deal with my personality, okay? Because sometimes my personality be a trip, okay? I already know. So being able to deal with different personalities and know when the personalities need the tough love, know when the personalities need the warm fuzzies, because for me, I am inherently not a warm fuzzy person. Anybody who's been with me longer than 2 years will tell you I am not a warm fuzzy. Inherently, that is just not who I am. I'm just not. But there are some people that I know I need the warm fuzzies, okay? Because that is something that's going to help them grow. There are some people I just need to look at them and be like, okay, we need to have this talk again. Here we go. Let's go. What we going to do? You know, and there are some people that know, okay, here comes the Wanda Stuff Love Talk. Yeah, because we back in the same spot again. We keep on doing this. What we going to do? So being in that situation where you have to learn how to talk and interact with people who have different styles. It's a challenge and it's a learning process. I mean, I am evolving still for myself, learning it daily and how to interact in the best way, because the bottom line is you want everybody to win. That's just the bottom line. In any interaction, you want people to get something out of it so that they know that, hey, I can do this. And all of the captains, you all did an amazing job. So proud of you for that, for sure. Okay, I'm just going to hit all the captains real quick, and then we'll hit everybody else. Leah, you're next. Leah. Okay, that's my baby sister. In case y'all didn't know, she is sometimes contrite. Oh, here she is.
I'm here. I'm here. You just can't have a video. I do apologize. No. Mm-mm.
That's all of us today. Most of us.
Oh, no. I would scare you right now. Excited. What was the question though? I'm ready. Since I was voluntold. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, first of all, tell us what worked for you this week, and then just share something positive you learned from being a captain this in last week's challenge.
Um, I like the flash sales. I really like those because I didn't have to be on there long. Didn't have to do a lot of talking. I show it, they comment, I'm done. And what made it even better was, even if nobody came on, I showed the pieces as if everybody was there. But then when I would go back and look at the comments, it'd be 30, 40 comments. I'm like, oh, wait, where these comments come from? So pieces were going because they're like, oh, wait, she's just showing the piece and the number. Oh, cool. Oh, I'll take that one. Oh, wait, let me have this one. So I like the flash sales, and I like doing them. Like I would do multiple ones. Um, I'm a person, I like rhymes. So one of them was, don't be late, meet me at 8. I've got some bling for you. Like they were like, oh, okay, I'll be there. All right, cool, let me share it. And I'm like, okay, don't forget to like, comment, and share. That was something I found really beneficial, is if you put in the post when you're going to do your live, put in like, comment, and share. And then like for them liking, comment, and sharing, it's like I did a drawing almost every day, like with every live. So if I went live 3 times that day, I did 3 drawings. So I had 3 winners. And they're like, oh my God, wait, I just won something? Yeah, you won something because you liked, you commented, and you shared. So it was like the incentive, and it like I met a person, I don't know where this lady came from. I have no idea where this new customer came from. But when I say, yeah, she's my first concierge person. She wants to do a concierge. I said, all right, cool. I said, you can have that whole earring board if you want, because she loves her some earrings. So I was like really excited because I got to meet new people. I really enjoyed my team. They were fun. I enjoyed working with them, and I love how every day we encouraged each other. No matter if we got cart snatched, we still said, that's okay. There's tomorrow. Be there, be on time. It's okay if you got cart snatched today. Still try again. And like when we kept telling that to each other, it was like, oh my God, I got something today. They didn't get everything out of my cart. Yes. What you get? Oh, I got this. Oh yeah, I got that. Oh, I missed that. That's okay. I got you. So it was like, even if they didn't get what everybody else got because someone else had it, it was like, okay, you need something? Okay, I think I got this. I might have some extra, so I'll let you know when the box comes in and I'll share with you. Because it was just like, it was just awesome. It was awesome. I'm done. Were any more questions?
You were good. I'm pinging all these other people who are in here. I'm trying to get everybody's name. Good job. Yeah, you guys, because I think you had Tina on your team, right?
Yes. Oh my God, that lady is a wealth of information.
Yes, she is.
It was like, I can't remember. I think it was Cheryl when her cart got snatched that first day. She said, "Oh, that's okay," and she was sharing with, like, how the like the higher ranks, they have the preview, and then she showed us where we can go and preview too. I was like, "Oh snap! You mean I need to go here every day at this time to look at this?" Okay, so then we knew what we were looking for. And that next day we were on it. And like the comments, like, "Oh, did you get some?" "Yeah, I got some." "Girl, did you get some?" "Yeah." "Oh, but they took this from me, but I got this." I'm like, yes. I'm telling you, them card snatchers was vicious. Woo!
Yeah, trust me. I had a day when I just said, I'm going back to sleep. That's how I felt. Because I swear, my entire cart, I ain't never had my entire cart snatched. Honey, they took my whole cart. I said, I don't even like them right now. Because it was my whole cart. But you know what? I got myself together and said, you know what, let me go out here because I know I got stuff that I can match with and do different things. And that's just what I did. But it was funny because, honey, I done been there. I understand for sure. So good, good, good. Let's see. Next captain, Karen Calloway. You're next.
Good morning.
Good morning. Look, your sponsor she's doing air cheers for you right now. Miss Tina's like, it's my girl, that's my girl.
Yes, that was part of the challenge of the challenge. So for me, being on the on this team that we had, it was definitely a challenge. I have to say, I like the word voluntold. I love that. Because yes, I was told I was going to be a captain. So this challenge, I appreciated being able to sell what I have that I know works for my customers versus trying to put a group together and hoping someone would like it. So I did appreciate that. And then knowing that I was going up against Tina, I'm like, wow. So it's like, okay, what are we going to do? I'm like, but I got Nawanda. So this is really exciting. So we're going to do good. We're going to do good. But the problem for me, and it wasn't even a problem, my concern was I don't know these people. So I had to get to know the other team members. I had to include them and invite them to be my friend so we could, see. And the one thing I can honestly say is that with the team that I have, I was able to see them work. I'm like, oh, wow, she's doing a live. It was so exciting to see your team members doing their lives and doing what they were doing. And I wasn't even looking for them. I was just doing my random scrolling. And there's one of my team members, and I'm cheering in the background because, we were working our business. And so it was truly, truly exciting to work with people I didn't know. And you're definitely learning different personalities and knowing one person is going to be strong and one person is going to be weak, but we were all in it together. And so that was what was really encouraging for me. So I'm looking forward to your next one in about 3, 4, 5, 6 months. But yes, it was definitely a learning experience, and it was good. It made me do more lives within the week, and I had to push myself to do them because I don't like losing either. And so it's like, okay, I'm fighting against Tina. That's all I could think about was I know Tina is one of those big ballers. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So that, knowing somebody who has these strengths kept me pushing, and it's just all in fun, and it was all very encouraging. But I can say I honestly appreciated the team and the camaraderie that we have.
Yes, you did a great job because poor Karen, she had all the big personalities. She had me and she had Angela and she had Gloria. She probably was like, what the heck? Why would you do this to me? But I knew from watching Karen, I knew she was one of those calming kind of personalities. I'm like, oh, she can handle us. Ain't no big deal. It's fine. And it was, and I know a lot of people were surprised that I wasn't a captain. I will never be a captain in any of these challenges because I will push like everybody else. And that's the one thing about being the leader. You have to be able to be on a team too as a leader. You know, you have to be able to follow somebody else and, you know, champion other people and support that cause. And I was like, I'm not going to be a captain. And I'm like, whatever Karen needs us to do, we just go and do it. And I kept on coming back. I sold 10 more. I did. I was like, yes, I'm on a team like everybody else. Let's go, you know. So she did a great job as our captain.
Oh, thank you.
And I will definitely I won't volunteer you for a few months, but don't think that you're going to get away for a long, long time because it is just good to have those different personalities, honestly. And especially people, I mean, because I think everybody that chose to be a captain, they were looking at me like I was crazy. Like, I'm what? Captain for who? What kind of game we playing here? But it was just a good, it was a good experience for you guys. And I think you guys did an amazing job. So hats off to you for sure. Okay, Tina Blackwell, you're up.
I'm here.
Okay, there you go.
Hello, everyone. First of all, I want to say that I wasn't planning on doing that challenge. Okay, let's make that clear. I'm not great at challenges. I don't like challenges. So I wasn't really planning on doing the challenge, but I saw that a few of my teammates, Pamela, Thomas, and Karen had joined in. And of course, Nawanda was texting me like, you getting in the challenge? So I said, okay, let me get in the challenge. So I did get in. I enjoyed it. I do have a huge following and I do sell a lot of jewelry. The challenge for me was I normally do sets and I do 2 shows a night, 2 shows a week, Wednesday and Sunday. Those are my regular days. And I'm used to putting anywhere from 5 to 2 pieces on a neck and selling that entire neck. My motto is, if you buy 1 piece off the neck and there's 5 pieces and someone else buys all 5, you lose your 1. So that causes me to sell a lot more. I did sell 270 pieces this past week. I did 4 shows. The challenge for me was I did single pieces. So I'm not used to just holding up 1 necklace or 1 bracelet. So that was a huge challenge for me, but I said I'm going to get through this. So I did 4 shows, 4 long shows every night at 8:30, from about 8:30 to almost 10:30. And of course, I'm probably one of the seniors on the team. I'm almost 60. So of course, that was wearing on me. Every night I had to have a drink afterwards to get myself calm back down. I was like, oh Lord, I gotta go to bed. So it was a lot. It was a lot for me. Because like I said, I do the 2 shows. And so one of the funny things that did happen yesterday, of course, I'm doing my collecting. I give them from Friday to Sunday to pay their bill. One of the girls that is my regular texted me yesterday and my heart was pumping because she said, they just took me to the hospital. And I mean, my heart is like pumping. And then she said, cause my heart stopped. And I'm thinking, your heart stopped? Then she said, when I seen my total, I said, okay. So of course, I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is what I sent her because that's how I felt when she said that. I was like, oh my God, I'm ready to pass out. She did buy $176 worth of jewelry. So I can understand that, but she has not been my top buyer. I've sold 400 and something in one show to one person. But I enjoyed my team. I enjoyed seeing them help one another, talk to one another, uplift one another. And I don't care if you were in this challenge, or if you have a team or you don't have a team, or you're on a team, you always need to build up your team members. You should never be thinking this is all about me. It's all about the entire team. So Legendary Champz, it's all about all the champs. Never just think about you, because guess what? If you help someone else succeed, you succeed. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing something. Always remember to help your teammates. I love my team, the Diamonds. They are awesome. I see that there's about 3 or 4 of them on here today. I'm very proud to see you guys keep getting on your meetings. This is where you're going to learn. This is where you're going to find yourself getting information that you never would have thought of. And I am looking so forward to the convention. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I said, Lord, I might have to wear the pen the first day. So we'll see what happens. But thank you, Nawanda, for all your encouragement, and thank you for pushing me to get on there. Pamela, Thomas, and Karen, you two, they're my directors, and they are awesome. That's it for me, Nawanda. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And Tina, for your sets, girl, you could have did your sets for this challenge too. Like, you didn't have to switch that up. It was all about your inventory. I don't care how you did it.
I couldn't. I have sold so much of my jewelry in the past month that I had nothing to do.
Got it. So that's what you had to do, because
yes.
Okay,
yes,
got it.
inventory. Yes. Yes.
Okay, that makes sense now. I was like, girl, put them sets in. Now Tina, between Tina and Venice, honey, they are the queen of some sets. If you want to learn how to do some sets, I don't know, we might have to have Tina do a training on sets again. I mean, I haven't made her do one, but I mean, just because, even just doing a little video how you do it and post it in the group, because I love how you say that. You're like, hey, if somebody wants one piece of the set, but then somebody wants the whole set, I mean, the person who wants the whole set, they need to win. I mean, because you try to get rid of stuff. So it's like, hey, if you want the whole set, you go and get it. So either you grab that whole set or risk losing your one piece. So I love that. It's funny because I had a girl, her invoice was like $169. She said, that's what I get for doing a one-on-one shopping experience with you. She said everything, I didn't have to fight nobody. And I was like, put that in my basket, put that in my basket, put that in my basket. I'm like, and I asked her, I said, okay, so do we have a limit to how many pieces you want in this basket? She was like, no, because I haven't shopped in a while. So just I said, okay now. So when I sent her that invoice that was almost $170, I was praying. I was like, Jesus, please let her pay this invoice, okay? Honey, she paid that invoice quick, fast, and hurry. I said, well, thank you. Let's go ahead and get this on out in the mail then. So yeah, it is definitely something good. And Tina is one you definitely follow as far as selling, because she is a master at it. She really is. She's very creative with how she puts stuff together. And like she said, you know, this is about all of us winning. And that's why I mix the teams up. And the thing about it is, the challenge, even though people, like, I'm competitive. Anybody who knows me know I'm competitive. I don't like to lose, okay? I'm just gonna be honest. I don't like to lose. But this challenge is kind of different for people who don't like challenges, because it's doing something that you do anyway. You know, you're not going to stop selling your jewelry, and you're not, I mean, if you're like me, you're not going to stop selling your jewelry, and you're not going to stop making money. So for me, this challenge was kind of a no-brainer, because I'm like, that's what we do. So it might just push us a little more, but we like selling our jewelry, we like making money. So that's what we're going to do. So that's why I was like, you know, and people like Tina have to be involved in challenges like this, because again, that wealth of knowledge is just, you can't pay for that. You know what I'm saying? There are places and people and that will be like, okay, yeah, I'll give you this information and it's going to charge you X number of dollars. But we have this right in our team. And in the background, you hear Miss Anaya. And, you know, and I'll show you her in her wild hair just so y'all can see her. There she is. Looks like a little troll. Okay. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Okay.
Look at all that hair. How cute. Oh,
Hair is amazing.
I love it.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She
I ain't got no
is.
little girls now.
Listen, they're expensive. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, yes, they are.
Oh
Beautiful.
my goodness. So that knowledge that Tina gives is something that is very, it's informational. Like it's something that you can take away with you and be like, okay, yeah, I can do this, or I can try this, or I can implement this, because it's only going to help your business. And that's why I was very like, in this challenge, I wanted as many people to participate. And I didn't care how many teams I had to have, because I knew I was going to keep the teams under 10, because I didn't want the teams to get too big for the captains. But yeah, baby. Yeah, she has braids in her hair too. Yes. She's looking at, I think it's Pam Blackwell's picture, I think, with the little girl with the beads in her hair. So she sees the hair. So I wanted as many people to participate in a challenge as possible, because I knew it would give us that push and give us that spark to be like, okay, we can do this. And people like, Tina participating, people like Angela participating, even me, and you know me, I'm never going to have a challenge where I'm not participating. I'll never, that's just my motto. I'm never going to have y'all do nothing that I'm not going to do, because that's just pointless. So even me, I'm like, yeah, I'm taking this seriously too, just like you guys, and want to be able to be involved. So that's just something that makes it good. And so I thank you, Tina, for participating. Okay, so Miss LaShonda, you are next.
Hello, hello, good morning. So we're talking about the challenge. The challenge was good. I did my regular times. I usually go 3 times a week. I go live Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And it went really well. I have these 2 customers that kind of battle each other. This one wants this one, and this one wants that one, and they go back and forth. So it's kind of funny of purchasing the jewelry. And and Leah was my captain. She was awesome. And like you guys said, Tina does have a lot of great tips, a lot of good information. So it was really good to learn from each other.
Yes, yes. I'm just glad that you guys participate. And I think what we're getting out of this thing is learning from each other. You know what I mean? Like being able to learn from each other. And that was the whole point of having cross teams. You may have been on a team with somebody who was in your leg, but you were definitely on a team with somebody that wasn't in your leg. And being able to have that cross team thing going on, it helped you engage with people who weren't on your team, but also helped you learn from them. So that was kind of like, I enjoyed that. Even though like you're all on my team, but being able to deal with you on a more intimate level was really cool. Especially Karen. I was like, I said, listen, Karen got us in check. Karen's like, excuse me, I need y'all stuff. I'm like, okay, here's my stuff. Here's my stuff, Karen. I got my stuff. Here it is. So that was really, really, really good. All right. Pam Thomas. I saw, oh look, she came back just in time. Pam, you're up, lady. Let me see. Unmute yourself, Pam.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Now you can start.
Well, from the challenge, it was very encouraging to meet, different people. Um, you hear the name, and then it's like, but you just hear the name, and that's it. But we saw them work. Now, what happened to me, I was really, really proud of myself, is because I started out with zero, because I was just gonna get fashion fixed, because I have a lot of jewelry. And I'm like, well, goodness, zero? I don't think so. And I was like, you know what? So I'm just gonna start just shopping the new releases. And so I was able to do that. I think it was one day. I mean, I didn't get something. But to be honest with you, yeah, for me, yeah, I get kind of upset when I can't get a new release. But it's kind of fun. Like it's kind of like, hey, oh my God, it's out my card. It's out my, oh, it's fitted. It's fitted. Yeah, sometimes I'll do a screenshot and then I'll send it or whatever to the extended or some of the other paparazzi sisters that I know. But I, like I said, I was going to do just one day, you know, but I was like, well, we want to win. So I actually did went live every single day because you can't just win with one day. Hello?
Yeah, we're here. We on mute, so we
Oh,
can hear you. No, we here. We hear you, girl.
so, and actually, I'm really yesterday because I've been talking about hiring an assistant because I'm extremely busy, you know, with my ministry and I mean just all kinds of things that I'm into right now, and I thank God for that. I'm not complaining, but you know, a lot of times too, what I have learned is, you know, I'm a giver and I'm always giving, and I thank God that I have something to give, but sometimes we need to be on the receiving end, and I've had several people that ask me I can be your assistant. I can help. Oh no, no, no. I'm thinking, what is wrong with me? So yesterday, I have a widow, one of my widow friends that lives across the hall, and she loves to organize. She loves to do this, thing, and so she came over and saw all my jewelry, and she was like, "Well, I can help you get this organized." I said, "You are hired." So my $5 paparazzi jewelry has afforded me to hire someone else in COVID-19. And I just praise God for that this morning. Isn't that awesome?
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. And yes, and being in the position where you know that getting help is okay. You know,
Yeah.
getting help is okay. Because I'll tell you this, we would not run as seamless as we do if I didn't have help. Like that newsletter that comes out every month. Child, y'all think I do that?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you did.
I got an assistant to do that because that just don't work for me. And the thing
Yeah.
about what I've learned, and sometimes this is hard for people to process, but what I've learned is that anything that I can hire out that is not in a lane of my strength, okay? So organization is not in the lane of my strength. You know, administration work, I can do it. I can do it well. I would rather not do it though. Okay. So I have no problem parceling that part out because then I can concentrate on what's my strength and what makes me money. You know, and so being able to hire somebody during all of this, that was a blessing in itself, Pam. But
Yeah.
now you're going to be more organized and be able to do better in your business because now you're going to know what you have and know like, oh, I can put this together, I have this available, so that's going to be helpful to you at, you know, overall, you know, as a whole. So congratulations on that. And yeah, there was a whole bunch of y'all that started that challenge at zero, okay? And I was like, I said, well, let's see what y'all going to do. I'm
Honey,
I
it,
wait to the 20th to get active this time. Y'all was like, let me go ahead and work and do something here. So, and it was a push for you guys, but I think it was worth it, you know,
yeah.
because you made money in the process. So that's what that was all about. Okay, thank you for sharing, Pamela. Treva, you're up next. All right, you're muted, girl. Unmute yourself.
All right, here we go. Hey everybody. So the challenge, it was great. The challenge was great. We didn't win. I was not mad. I was actually happy that another team was pushed to do, you know, the most, because y'all did. I'm very proud of y'all. But like everybody else, it was just good, you know, keeping each other uplifted, you know, pressing past, you know, some challenges that we might have been having, or just, I don't know, this time it just seemed like it was kind of a struggle for everybody a little bit. And so just keeping everybody uplifted, like, we're gonna do this, it's gonna be okay. You know, we got this. So that was great. Interacting with people that, you know, I usually don't talk to. It was awesome. For me, it was trying to find creative ways to sell the inventory. So I focused on that, trying to find some creative ways to, you know, making theme parties or whatever. I reached out to some people that I had not spoken to about paparazzi. So that was awesome. I got some new customers, and that was amazing. And then let me see. Going forward, I'm just want to like beat my best. That I want to try to keep that momentum in my business. You know, selling the inventory, and you know, teach that to my team that, you know, hopefully they will join the next one with me. And I did have one that joined, which was exciting, to have her, one of my teammates, actually doing it with me. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have, guys, today. And just encourage you guys that, you know, keep going, don't give up. I don't know what else to say because I don't really challenges. Okay, so challenges I have is trying to find a niche of time that's optimal for my customers. So I have the schedule, and I want to increase people being on the live with me. You know, I have a pretty steady of, you know, like my usuals that show up everywhere, but the usuals don't always shop every time. So just trying to find ways to get new people onto the live. So that's where I'm at as far as challenges is, you know, just trying to increase the viewing of my lives. So hopefully these, you know, giveaways and things that I'm trying to will spark something. So that's that. And I really don't know what else to say right now. Do you have a question?
Okay, Latriva. Yeah, the challenges. I mean, I love the challenges. You know, we're doing it again. So if y'all got the newsletter, y'all saw a link in the newsletter. You see how I'm plugging the newsletter every time I come up here? Newsletter. There's a link. I put the link in the newsletter. Y'all ain't even gotta go look for it. Just read the newsletter. The link is in the newsletter. Y'all just click on the link, and it'll get you to fill out the form. It's in the newsletter. But I'm gonna address your challenge. So you said one of your challenges is to get more viewers or figure out what works best for your customers. Let me tell you this, what I have learned, okay? It's good, it's fine to, you know, kind of figure out days that work for your customers and which which days you have higher viewers. But I think for me, what I found is the thing that gets you the most viewers over time is finding a consistent time and just coming back and doing it that time every single time. Because me, I do mine on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. That probably is the most backwards time. Like it is not on a Friday, it's not on the weekend. I do Tuesday because honestly, I do a time that works for me. I ain't even gonna lie. I do a time that works for me because if you are always trying to track what time works for your customers, what happens if it's a time that don't work for you? Then you're stressing and trying to struggle to make that time work. So you find the time that works for you and be consistent and be creative with, you know, putting it in your story. Hey, we're going live at this time, Because let me tell you something. I have now had people shop with me on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, that they were my Facebook friends before. For whatever reason, they weren't shopping. Now, every single Tuesday, they back. They are shopping and I am selling, you know, and people are sharing. And I've gotten to the point, because I always order extra fashion fix sets, and I've gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, so do we think we need to do a fashion fix for a giveaway? And they be laughing at me because I know they're going to say yes, but following your lead, Latriva, to get more comments on the post, I'm like, if you want a fashion fix for a giveaway, you need to comment fashion fix, honey. They be fashion fixing it up, like fashion fix. So I think to address that challenge, it's really, finding a day that works for them is fine, but I think finding a day that works for you is better because you know you can be consistent with that day. You know, like, because for me, I mean, with COVID-19, I probably could do any day right now because I'm not traveling or whatever. But when I was traveling, I would never do a Sunday because Sunday was a travel day. I didn't do a weekend because weekends was the only days I was home and I was packing up stuff and shipping out stuff. I didn't do Thursdays because Thursdays were a travel day, and so where I'm at now, it was it's a red eye flight for me. So of course I didn't get home until Friday morning because I was in California. So for me, Tuesday was the only logical day that I could do it. And it actually worked for me. It was like, okay, I could do that and be committed to that. So
Right.
for me, it may not work for all my customers, but then remember, I always said you have those other things that can balance that out. You do
Right.
your wall drops, you do your stories, you do your concierge. I have a woman who shops with me concierge. You know why she shops with me concierge? Because she says she does not have to fight with everybody else to get her stuff. She says she could take her time. She can she can take her time. She can do what she wants to do, and she doesn't have to fight with people. So that is something that helps, for her. So just all those different ways, pictures. I mean, those still work, guys. So just finding other ways to do it. But really, I think the biggest thing is finding a day and time that you can be consistent and that works for you, and then get the people to share it, get that up, get that that stuff going, and really just promoting the heck out of that day that you're going to be going live. And and for me, like, themes work. Like when I do Ear Candy, people will tell me, let me know when you're doing Ear Candy, so don't put that on my calendar. Okay, no problem. So yeah, so that will help for sure. All right, is this Renee? Speaking of fashion, I've been trying every day for the last weeks to get on the waiting list. So have you not been able to get through to them on the phone?
Nope. I've been calling, sitting on hold for like 30 minutes, and then I just I hit number 1 to get to the top of the queue, put my phone number in, and then it says they'll call you back within an hour.
And you don't get a call.
I don't get a call back, so then I call back. Yeah, no, I haven't been able to get through.
So do this, send an email to paparazzi.com and put in your subject, Fashion Fix subscription wait list. Excuse me, guys. And say, I've been trying to get through to get on a Fashion Fix wait list. Please tell me what I need to do, because I would tell them I've been trying to get through for the past 3 weeks to get on the Fashion Fix wait list to see what they can do, because they may be able to tell you something over email that you can do. So try that, and then if that doesn't work, I will talk to Missy what we can do.
Okay.
Yeah. Nawanda, can I chime in here? It's Angela. I'm sorry, I'm driving.
Sure.
So hopefully it's not a lot of noise. Same thing with Cheryl. I was on four times this week trying to get through, and I'm not sure what's going on with the phones. You just cannot get through. She never received her Fashion Fix, and she's been on sent the email to support and non-responsive. She paid for it. Or all of her customers' orders. She had to give her customers all their money back for this. So it's, number one, a little embarrassing. And then you have no answers. No.
She ordered it and she didn't get her order.
No. Right. Correct.
So wait a minute. Okay. So
But we can take it offline. I just wanted to concur the same thing, that it's just a challenge. So we just need to know when there's an emergency or when we really, really need to get through. How do you get through to corporate?
Okay, yeah, I might have to take that to Misty and see, because she may have to take that to Elite Services for us so we can figure that out. Because definitely in Cheryl's situation, that's not okay.
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 All right. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
Okay. Rose, where have you go next?
Thank you. And first of all, I am so sorry for being late. I'm working on it, and then I go to church, so it's kind of like hard for me. This time it really is hard for me. But anyway, I'm here, and I'm so happy to be here today with all of you. I was gonna say that this challenge that we're talking about, that challenge, I'm telling you, that's the best thing. It's the best thing because I even had said that I wasn't going to join this time for the challenge, because if you have to order that one set, a lot of my customers might not have that taste. And then like last challenge, I got stuck. A lot of people just then after that didn't get it. So I have like I still have some stuff from last time. So but with this challenge, I do have inventory. I was able to take that inventory and move it. So that so much joy came to me, because I was able to take all that inventory, match it with some new things, and I actually moved it, and I did really good. I was able to order to the point, I don't remember how much it was, but I was able to get my the summer pack thing. That's how good the order was when I put my order in. And it's nice because you're able to get some new releases, So for me, it was a win-win situation. And the highlight of it all was that, let me see, Rosa Maria, and I think it was 3 of the team members of my team members joined. So that was like amazing, I think this is the first time that so many, 3 is not a lot, but for me, that's a lot, but that 3 of them joined. So I was just, my heart was filled with joy. And for them to, another thing that I loved about you, oh my God, Wanda, the way you put the teams together, that was so awesome, because we were all on different teams and we're so used to going for each other and stuff like that, but it was nice to see them. It was nice to see Rosa's team win, So it was just a nice experience overall. Honestly, I can't wait to do it again. And it was a practical experience because everybody won, because we're all winners, because we all made some money and we all sold our inventory. And the first thing, that's what we're supposed to be doing anyway, right? And then I didn't have to it wasn't so inconvenient because I go live twice a week anyway. So what I did was I upped it up a little bit and did like a little bit of flash here, and then the 12 o'clock, that helped me out a lot. And then what I really helped me out that took me to the next level was the Zoom parties. I've been doing Zoom parties, and then Zoom parties work. It's like the same thing because I can't go to people's houses. So I tell them, why don't you have a Zoom party and invite your friends, and I'll sit in the living room and I'll put all the jewelry around me, and then I'll just be showing it, and just like that. So it's usually like 10 people. I try not to make it too big because it's Zoom, so you don't want to get them. So I want to have everybody's attention. So like 10 people. So I did 2 Zoom parties, and one was in Florida and one was in Puerto Rico. And I did very well with it. So I was just really pleased. And I just wanted to touch on something where somebody said about the time, accommodating their time to their customers. I remember when I first started selling paparazzi, I don't remember the lady that came in, but that helped me out what she said, because she said to me that you need to stop accommodating on your customers' time, because if you really think about it, our show is like the TV show. The TV shows go on, is this the right time? Could you make it? No. They have their set schedule. And what people do when you're consistent and have those days that you pick and you don't budge over time, people will make time to come in. They make time, and you see it. After a while, they go, oh, wait a minute, Rose is coming every Friday at 7. So let me clear out my schedule. And then over time, a couple of months might be rough, but if you take to that schedule over time, it's just like a TV show. People will come. We don't change it around and we don't try to accommodate nobody. They will come, because they try to accommodate their life around, if they really want to see it, around us. That's the way, that she taught me. And it's been working for me because I've been doing this for 2 years, and I've been going live every Tuesday at 5 in Spanish and every Friday at 7 in English. For 2 years, I had the same schedule. And it's worked, now people make time. And if they can make it, they catch the review and they send me their orders. But yeah. So that's all I have to say. And I have to go pretty soon. But thank you for having me. Nwanda, you're the best. Thank you for being so patient with me and helping me. Oh my God. I'm just like, and then I got to meet, oh my God, I love Latriva. She's so cool. We were like talking. It's amazing. And Miss Tina, you're a fountain of information. My God, you blow my mind every time you talk. It's like, I'm like, so I'm pleased with everything. I just love you guys. Thank you so much. I learned a lot from everybody.
Oh,
that's all I got.
And
I'll be going. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be so rude. I have to get the kids ready for sure.
No, that's why I tried to get y'all in the first half. I get it.
I love you guys.
Who is William's house? Who's that? Because I haven't written down, but I don't know who that is. At the bottom.
Bye, guys.
Who's William's house? William's house. William's house. Hello, I'm unmuting you. Maybe.
Hello.
Hi. Who's William's house? What's your? Because
this is Tanya.
Tanya.
That's my team.
Okay.
She's my new person, one of my new people.
Got it. Okay. Well, welcome.
Thank
So,
you.
and so I don't know if you've had any chance to do anything, but you can introduce yourself and tell us why you joined, and that would be great.
Oh, sure. I would definitely do that. Well, my name is Tanya. I'm a mother, wife, one of those people, that's committed. I've had a home for over 20 years, been married for over 20 years. When I saw the paparazzi, I just really love the jewelry. I'm one of the people that would go into the store and buy the jewelry that was like $17, $20. So when I saw the paparazzi, I was like, wow, this is really good value, especially for the cost. So I just came across Tina's show, loved her show, loved her jewelry. I was like becoming a fanatic. And she just asked me one day, did you want to, offer it to other people? And, I thought about it like, well, I buy enough, so I just said, okay, I'll agree to do it under her leadership, because I saw she was doing really well. That's what brought me on. And since I love, making people happy, it made me happy. I thought I could do it too.
Awesome. Yes. So yeah, I remember Tina talking about you. So that's what had, let me tell you something. This is what consistency will do. Consistency will have people saying, hey, how can I do what you do? Especially if you make it fun and people see that you're making money, they're going to be like, hey, how can I do that? So welcome. We're glad you're here. Hopefully you'll be able to join us in the next challenge because it'll be fun. So that we're looking forward to that for sure. So welcome to the family. Welcome to the family.
Thank you. Just got my box in the mail, so I'm really excited about that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so we have Howlette, you're on here. You can go next. Howlette, let me unmute you. Howlette.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning. It's been a while since I've been on. I've been having different types of surgery, not feeling too well, but I have been working my business. I have my son selling for me. So he's been doing okay. I'm trying to teach him how to sell the jewelry, and he also wears the men's jewelry, so he likes that. So he gets to get free jewelry. And I heard about y'all challenge, and I'm congratulating everybody on their challenge, how they succeeded. And that's all I have to say.
Okay, well, we are definitely praying for you during your time, but glad to see you being creative, and hopefully the next challenge you can join us. So that would be nice because it's just something that is definitely fun. I think everybody has found something positive from. So hopefully you can join us on the next one. So that will be good. And thank you for jumping on today for sure.
You're welcome. I do still be following up on Facebook, and I still get your notifications.
Good. Hopefully, are you getting my newsletter? Because I sent that in email, like I think last week I sent it out. If you
yes.
Okay. Because the link to the next challenge is actually in the newsletter. So if you can check that, you'll see that. And if you want to participate, we would be glad to have you for sure.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Veronica Montgomery, you're up.
Yeah.
Okay, hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
I was chewing a biscuit. Just finished cooking breakfast. I enjoyed the challenge. I like the sisterhood, the camaraderie, and I liked how they how we encouraged each other. Some days the sales were better than others, and I was like, I don't feel like going live, but they just said, keep pushing and keep going on. So that's what I did. I kept pushing, I kept going on. And I got a new customer, my dad's friend. it took me a while, kept texting her. So she finally texted me back. I sent her some pictures and she chose two that she liked. So I'm getting different strategies to sell, not just going live, but texting people pictures, doing wall drops, and texting people to invite them to my lives and things like that as well. But yeah, it was fun. I had a great time with the challenge, and I'm looking forward to the next. I'll have to send you a different email address because I'm not getting emails to my Gmail account for some reason.
Okay, yeah. If you message me your email, I'll make sure you get the newsletter so you get and we can just update that. So make sure I have a good email for you, Veronica.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, thank you. Because I see you out there working. I see you.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I said, listen, COVID-19, if it ain't got, it's two people that I have seen for myself that it has caused these two people to get out of their comfort zone during COVID-19 is Veronica Montgomery and Pam Thomas. Okay. Those two right there, I'm like, okay, COVID-19. They're like, nah, we gonna figure this out. And so I definitely have seen those two for sure.
Yeah, me and Pam encouraged each other. So
that is good. That is so good.
And these challenges help push us to your challenges and the challenges that Tamra puts out as well. So yeah.
Okay, if I don't have your emails, you could just message me because let me tell you how I get the emails. Whatever email you have attached to Paparazzi is the email I use to send out the newsletters. So if you're not getting those, like look in your junk mail because sometimes it goes into spam. But if you're not getting those, message me and I can send you the newsletter to an additional alternate email and just do that. So yeah. For sure, do that. Okay, so next, Pam Blackwell. Pam Blackwell.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hi. I did not do the challenge. I watched everybody and I was encouraged about it. I'm one of those shy ones, so I don't get on as much. But I do like what she was saying of being consistent and having a time in doing it and being able to do it. I have a lot going on in my world. I take care of my grandkids, and being over 50, that's tiresome. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for the new challenge that's coming up. I'm really gonna try. I'm gonna make Tina proud of me. So I'm gonna really try, but because I have a lot of jewelry, I have tons of it, and my husband just looks at it and says, "You need to really get on there." But I'm really, really shy when it comes to being in front of people. I'm gonna try I like what she said about doing the Zoom. I have tons of people that have asked me, and I say, "Oh, okay, just come by the house," or "Oh, okay, I'll just tell me what you want." But I think I'm going to go for it this time. I'm really just going to try to put that shyness aside and just go for it and see what happens. So I think I really will try the new challenge that's going to come up.
Yes. Okay. So, your leader is already shaking her head like, yes.
I know she is.
But here's the thing: if you have people, here's your advantage, Pam.
Okay.
You have people asking you. All right.
Yes.
So they're interested. Okay.
Yes.
And so here's the thing: even if you don't, because I listen, Facebook Live does not bite. I promise you, it doesn't. And if you get on there and don't care what people think, I don't care. When I got on, sometimes when I first started doing this, and I have dropped my tripod, my phone was looking at the ground. I'd have knocked over my where my jewelry was sitting. I'm like, okay, hold on, let me pick that up. Let me start over. It doesn't, you have to go on with such an attitude that it's like, you know what? Something's probably gonna go wrong. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. But if you have people asking you, you can do like smaller show. So you can do a Zoom, like pick 5 of them, do a Zoom party with them. Start out like that. Do something where maybe like my sister does little flash sales. So she just gets on for like 5 to 10 minutes multiple times a week and shows like a few pieces at a time. So you have to, if you start out slow, I think you might see that, wait a minute, that wasn't too bad. I can do that again. And then once you do it, you just be like, listen, I got this. It's fine. It's whatever, you know?
Okay.
So, but you have to start somewhere. So yes, let me know if I don't have your email. I will make sure to get you the newsletter. The link is in there for the next challenge.
Okay.
And that, the challenge, I'm telling you, the challenge, if nothing else, will get you out your comfort zone, because you're going to want to sell some stuff to make some money, because you're not going to let your team down. You're like, oh no, I'm not going to be the one that has not had any movement in my PV during this challenge. Let me go sell something.
Right.
So,
I'm telling you, if you would come over here and see my corner, I have boxes and boxes and boxes
we need
of
to
jewelry.
turn boxes into money and money.
Right.
And
And my girlfriend said, girl, we could be making some money. What are you doing? I said, I just can't. That Facebook is just.
But listen, but here's the thing. Stop only thinking that Facebook is the only way you can do your business, okay? Because okay, so if you have, here's what I'm gonna challenge you. This is gonna be Tina, you're gonna have to hold her accountable for this. Okay? Here's my challenge to you. If you said to me, and we all heard you, that people have been coming to you asking you like when you're gonna do something, right?
Right.
Okay. And so with COVID-19, you know, we just can't have everybody in our house, okay?
No.
But this is what I want you to do. I want you to set up a one-on-one video chat with at least 5 to 10 people where they can shop from your jewelry. So it's easy. What you do, either Google Duo, FaceTime, you can Zoom with them, whatever way, set up a video chat and actually find out like what they like and set up your jewelry and let them personally shop from your stash. Because what that'll do for you, it won't be as overwhelming because it's a one-on-one interaction, and you start moving some of your stuff. So by the time we have this next meeting, I want you to have that set up and have done it with between 5 to 10 people by the time we have this meeting again. Because what that's going to show you is it ain't that bad. Okay.
Okay.
Then you're like, well, if I could do it with one person, I can do it with 2 people. And if I could do it with 2 people, shoot, mine well do it with 3 people. Because some of these outlets like Google Duo, you know, you can do a group video call with up to 11 people. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Zoom, you could add how many ever people, so, but don't overwhelm yourself. So that's why I want you to start with the one-on-one, because it's more personal. It's like you having a conversation, like you on here with us. That ain't no different than showing jewelry with people,
Right.
So that's gonna be your challenge. I'm writing it down in my book.
I'm gonna do this.
All right. Tina wrote it down too. All right. So, and the good thing about this group too, Pam, is we're here to encourage you, but also to help push you a little bit and to hold you accountable. So when you come back, you're going to be like, man, I did it and I didn't die.
Okay. I didn't faint. In front of everybody.
In front of everybody, girl. Listen, you got this. And we're here to cheer you on. So that's what this group does. It pushes you. And so we're going to be there to push you and encourage you. And, and you can always reach out to Tina and us, like, hey, I need some ideas. Tina, like, you have the boss of all bosses when it comes to ideas on how to sell stuff. So use that and just get out. With you just got to get out your own way. That's it. That's all you got.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
You can do this. We have faith in you. You can do this.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Miss Cheryl, you are next.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, hello everybody. How are you? What was our question? I'm so sorry.
So basically, our normal questions are like, what's working for you, what your challenges. But if you participated in the challenge, this past challenge, what you got from the challenge, what you liked about the challenge.
I actually enjoyed the challenge. I enjoyed working with the ladies. Leah was our captain, and I just got a lot of information. Tina, I mean, everybody can't, I don't want to start naming names because you know how names go, but I think it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. It really encouraged me. I wasn't going to do the challenge at first, but I did. And I think we did a great job. Congratulations to the one-to-one. But I think, like someone said, we all won because we were able to get the jewelry out, pull from our stash that we had, and sell. So it was great. So I think challenge was good. I think I will do it again. I like the fact that we was able to do the our own inventory this time. So that was a plus for me. What else? I think what's working for me now is that I am trying to be consistent. I'm really trying. Thursday night, I'm committing to Thursday Night Live now. So that's my thing. And I do my weekly flash sales. I try to do that and just get it out there. And I see my sales are really increasing. I set a goal for the month of July. And I put a number down and I wrote it down on paper because I wanted to write the vision and make it plain. And I prayed to God and I was talking to him about the business. And I said, okay, Lord, you know, which way am I going to go? And I wanted to figure out some things, you know, how it's going to work it. And I'm here to say, I have to tell you, it really blew my mind this month because the goal and what I wrote down, the Lord allowed me to be consistent. And that's the hardest thing is because I have a lot of things that are going on and health-wise as well. But I was consistent and I was able to, consistent in my way, maybe not like you all, because some of you guys are no joke. But, you know, they can really do more. But I was able to go on more. And I actually surpassed my goal. And so that just was like, okay. So now I know I want to up that for the next month and just try to keep going. So I think that's what's been working for me. I just know that it lies within myself to be consistent and to get out there, show myself, not to, you know, because I'll start it and then I'll be like, oh my God, it can get overwhelming, you know, for me to pull and all that the pieces and trying to get them delivered to people. And it gets overwhelming sometimes because I have other things going on, as I stated, but I know it's within myself to keep going. So I think that's, and I do like what you guys said, but I'm not sure what the concierge thing is. I think I might have missed something. So if somebody can enlighten me.
Sure. So concierge thing is really easy. And actually one of my customers is the one who gave me the idea because is one of my customers that I met on one of my contracts when I was in St. Louis. She was like, hey, I need some earrings. Do you mind calling me and showing me what you have? No problem. Video chatted her. She bought like 8 pair of earrings. And then my health coach was like, hey, after we finish our session, I need some earrings. Can you FaceTime me so I can get some earrings? Sure, no problem. FaceTime, another 9 pair of earrings. So I said, I'm going to offer concierge service. All that is a one-on-one with your customer where you video chat them. You could do it. So I give the option of FaceTime, Google Duo. You could do Messenger video. I think you could do Instagram, like whatever the ways you can call them on video. Okay. I offer them that and I set up a one-on-one with them and literally show the inventory based on what they want. So like the last one I just had, she wanted to see all purple stuff. That was her favorite color. So for me, I had just pulled a lot of inventory because of the lupus awareness that we had just came out of. And so I still had those in masses. I was like, bet this is easy. So I showed her that. And then when I showed her some stuff, she wanted to see a couple of other things, but that was a 22-piece concierge visit, you know, where she bought 22 pieces. So it's just a one-on-one. And the thing about it, think about it as a higher level of a one-on-one personal service. Just like for her, her whole thing was she liked it because she didn't feel, because you know, when we do our lives, we have a certain amount of pieces that we have a certain number of each pieces, and if you're good with technology, honey, you are common in a way, you know. Some people that stresses them out, okay? And so for her, she's like, listen, and this is my customer, she will come to my Fashion Fix pre-order event, she will come to my Life at a Party, she hardly ever comes on my lives, ever. And she's like, I can't keep up with them. She was like, they be going too fast. So for her, it's a way that she knows she's not competing with anybody for the stuff that I'm showing. She can take her time. She can, you know, I can show her different ways, put it with different things, and it's all her, you know. So that's all a concierge is an appointment with your customer one-on-one where you're showing them your jewelry, but doing it virtually so that they can see it and shop at their leisure doing it. So that's all that is. And they love it. Texting too, text pictures, those work. And you guys remember, I always say, make sure you don't limit yourself with how you do your business. Don't just do your business one way, because what'll happen is you may miss somebody. You know, you may have somebody who is older who's like, yeah, who was shot from you, but you know, maybe they don't do Facebook. So are you not going to have them as a customer? No, you just have to find a way to reach them. And that's what this is all about, is just making sure we leverage all the ways that we can to reach our customers and make sure that our business is still thriving. So that's the concierge, Cheryl, that we're talking about across the board. So yeah, it's just a one-on-one, and they love that. You know, they definitely love doing that because they like that. They like that one-on-one experience, and sometimes it's a good way for them to just catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? They have you all to themselves, and they shop, and they're just like, this is great because I have her to myself. So yeah. Okay, so that's what that is. All right. Oh, AJ was on travel. Yeah, I remember those days. Shoot, child. I remember those days. The baby's back out there now. So, all right. I am not going to hold y'all because I am actually going to give y'all about 15 minutes of your time back. You know, I'm very respectful of people's times. But if I don't have, I know I just got the email from somebody. If I don't have your email or you didn't receive the newsletter, you can message me. Tanya, I just got yours. I will make sure I send you the newsletter. Please read the newsletter because I do pay an assistant to do that newsletter each month. I do pay somebody to do that to make me look good. Okay. So I need y'all to read the newsletter. All right. Those of you who are going to the virtual convention, I will see y'all in the chat next week. I think we start on Monday, so that's going to be fun. And also those who are going to virtual convention, y'all will get something from me in the mail. It probably will be after convention because, you know, your girl did not logistically plan that out real well, but it's all good because, you know, y'all like a box. A box is a box, no matter when you get the box, right? So, but other than that, you guys are great. Does anybody have anything else they want to put in or say? If not, I will give y'all time back. No, we're good. All right. Well, everybody have an awesome weekend and read the newsletter and sign up for the challenge, guys. All right. Everybody have a good one. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.